If you watch my videos on a regular basis, you may notice something different about my appearance. You got it, didn't you? My wedding ring's on the wrong hand. Man, you guys are good. I like Elijah Craig, you like Elijah Craig, everybody likes Elijah Craig, but I didn't know until about 2 weeks ago that in addition to a bourbon, they also make a rye. It was released last year and swiftly picked up a double gold at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition, in addition to landing at number 7 on Whiskey Advocate's Top 20 Whiskeys of 2020. A lot of producers like to talk about the high rye content of their whiskeys, but this only has 51% rye, which is the legal minimum it can have and still be designated a rye. It is bottled at 94 proof, no age statement. And it only recently became available in California, so I'm excited to try it. Let's give it a nose. It smells really good. Lots of cinnamon, clove, not as spicy as I would have expected. Not a bad thing, but I could easily mistake this for bourbon. So a lower rye content kind of presumes a higher corn content, and I can definitely taste the corn in this. I would say this is a little bit more approachable than other ryes I've had. Not that ryes are intimidating or anything, they just pack a bit more spice than bourbon. Yeah, rather than be really spicy, this just kind of gives way to creme brulee. For $30, it ain't bad. Now, I can't try this without immediately thinking of my go-to rye, which is Rittenhouse, so I have to taste that. Fun fact, Rittenhouse and Elijah Craig are both made at the Heaven Hill Distillery in Kentucky and are both 51% rye. But being a bonded whiskey, Rittenhouse has to declare its age, which is 4 years. A lot more of that characteristic spiciness that I expect from a rye. And while I get more baking spices on the nose of the Elijah Craig, I get more of those peppery notes from the Rittenhouse. The mouthfeel in the Elijah Craig is more buttery too. So a little bit sweeter, a little less spicy, and kind of buttery. So I want to try this in a cocktail, and the Manhattan is an obvious choice. But I think the mellower character, the Elijah Craig, might not stand up to sweet vermouth as well. So I'm going to make a perfect Manhattan, which splits the vermouth between sweet and dry. Be right back. 2 Elijah Craig rye, half sweet, half dry, 2 Ango. I didn't garnish it because why would I? It's delightful. Splitting the vermouth between sweet and dry goes a long way towards preserving the character of the rye. Yeah, it's terrific. So is this going to replace Rittenhouse and become my go-to rye? No. Is it worth the money and am I glad I got it? Definitely. If you're a rye nut, you should pick up a bottle and see for yourself, but for me, I prefer the spicier character of the Rittenhouse. And if you have a go-to rye that you like more than Rittenhouse, let me know what it is in the comments. Let's make a nice cocktail though. If you liked it, hit like, consider subscribing if you haven't already. If there's something you think I should try, let me know in the comments. Take care, and I'll see you soon.
Turn camera. Mark. 102, take 1.